I'm Tim.
And we are late to the party, and we are here for the Battle of the Geeks, the Inner Geekdom battle of Jeremy Jahns versus Robert Meyer Burnett. Now, Robert Meyer Burnett has definitely shown that he is a powerhouse when it comes to the geeky fandom knowledge, holding the belt at one point as well, and very much reluctantly giving it over to Hector Navarro.
And he only barely lost that match. I mean, it came down to the last question, and I think he missed it by like maybe a year, that question on the date.
Yeah.
So he definitely has it in him to get the belt back, but first he's got to go through Jeremy, and Jeremy showed that he's no weakling in this league.
He's on a streak right now. I mean, he's real agile with that whole button run. I really thought Rachel Cushing was going to take it in the Inner Geekdom, and Jeremy Jahns just is hitting that button, so... You know, he can definitely show he's definitely a player and he's here to win. So
yep. He did very well in the Star Wars trivia as well. So he does have the knowledge to go forth, and I'm really excited. I know that I'm actually going to go for Jeremy Jahns. I hope that he does take it all.
And what he did with that floating persona, too, so good. I love it.
I hope we see that again.
I hope we see it always.
It will never get old. It's just, I just want to see it.
With the sheet. Don't lose the sheet.
Yeah, you can't lose the sheet.
And then you're right with the Star Wars win. Like, most recent in my head comes up with that Inner Geekdom battle and then him edging it out with Rachel Cushing. But that's right, he was killing it in that Star Wars battle as well. And then winning against Cushing with the Gungan question, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, I am also going for Jeremy Jahns in this match.
Who you got?
I think it's unanimous. I'm going for Jeremy Jahns as well.
I'm rooting for Jahns as well, because someone's got to take all these heels down.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you've got Burnett in there just talking all kinds of trash.
It's the rise of heroes.
It is the rise of the heroes, and the villains are going to fall. Now, with that being said, Vanessa and I are going up against Team Action, and we will be taking on Team Action sometime in the next couple months, and as we said, the villains will fall.
They're going down!
That's right, and the nerds already knocked down these alpha male, you know, jerks with these fancy little fancy cars. And,
although it was close, they still didn't get the win there.
yeah, but the only reason it kept going into sudden death is because they kept getting questions wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that first sudden death would have been answered over here by the party. Just saying.
Definitely.
With that being said, though,
you saw the reaction.
Tim has still got a match coming up, and we are just waiting for the announcement to come on. And we're expecting it to drop on Twitter, too, because that's what happened with us. I was not expecting Team Action to come a-calling, but they did, and we answered that call. So,
and the commissioner accommodated
accordingly. Absolutely. So I guess it just got to naturally happen. So we are going to watch the battle between Jeremy Jahns and Robert Meyer Burnett now.
Woo!
Get this geekdom going. I got my Hufflepuff shirt on.
Yeah, I love it. Look at it.
There he is.
Nice.
Flying away.
Love it. So good.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harlow. And I'm John Cabby. And Christian, we've got a match here today that a lot of fans of this new division have been waiting for.
This is a big match, John.
Christian's found it flat.
No, it's not a title match. It is the #1 contender for
Full-on
the
California
championship. And you have hero, you have villain, you have it's just a great match overall. With the #2 contender, Jeremy Jahns, versus the #1 contender, the former
just roll with
captain, Robert Meyer Burnett.
And this is a division.
Match.
This is a division. People have been loving it. Fans have been loving it. I've had competitors coming up to me saying, I want to compete in there. And I say, you want to compete against Robert Meyer Burnett? They say, well, maybe not. You want to compete against Jeremy Jahns? Maybe not. And you know who none of them want to compete against is another competitor not in this match today who was this close to being in this match today, and that's Rachel Cushing.
Yep.
It's a stacked division.
The Crusher
So
certainly
good.
was on. She was on point.
Oh, I love
to be the one here today.
Absolutely.
John shocked the world. John
He snatched victory from the Jahns of defeat in that one.
And I think what he has done so for Jeremy Jahns is he's kind of gone under the radar because, remember, he competed in the Inner Geekdom Championship at the Schmoedown Spectacular. Did okay. But he had so much fun doing it. He said, because the first time I asked him, he's like, you know, I might want to do it. I don't know. I'm not big on the competition shows. And then he did it. And then, after the Spectacular, he said, when do I get to do it again?
Got the bug.
It was like his first viewing of pornography at a young age. He's been
He has indeed, and then he played in the Star Wars Championship with you. Did very well there.
Very well in
You
that.
can't sleep on
Very
Jeremy. But Burnett has it all. I mean, the guy's got experience. He's got the personality. He is the former champion. And there's a lot of smack talk here between these guys. Here you go.
Attention, please. This is your captain speaking.
You like a shirt?
I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And this
Yeah, I
has
like your
been a lot of fun. I mean, when I didn't win, it was fun. When I won, that was a lot of fun. The most fun is seeing Robert Meyer Burnett's face turn red as he screams into his cell phone camera on Twitter. That's a lot of intensity. I'm not that intense.
So today, on my road to reclaim my title from that featherweight of a man, Hector Navarro, I have to battle Jeremy Jahns. Jeremy Jahns. Jeremy Jahns is an inconsequential internet personality. 1 million followers? Who cares?
Here's the thing about Robert Meyer Burnett being the champion. He's the former champion. So really, we're on the same level. And we have the same record, same win streak. So here we are, toe to toe. I'm having a good time.
I haven't seen him smile once. He is just someone I'm going to slaughter on my way back to reclaiming the InnerGeekdom title that is mine. The InnerGeekdom title that is mine to reclaim. It is my title. I founded it, and I want it back.
I would love to be the InnerGeekdom champion because right now, me versus Robert Meyer Burnett, this is me versus a villain. This is one of the horsemen.
Exactly.
I just gotta take the villain down. But yeah, love to be the champion.
Can't hear you, Robert.
They're always trying to
Just trying to use theatrics out.
But that guy, he just wants to guess his way in. Let me tell you something. He's going to guess his way into my axe because I am going to put him on a pike and cut his head off. Or I'm going to cut his head off and then put it on a pike.
All right, Robert, we're both in this position.
That was good.
Take it easy.
Getting the 4 horsemen.
We're both on the level. We're both here because we deserve to be here. Difference is, you've been here before. You had it. You lost it. It's my turn now.
Yeah.
I need you to get the belts. So then you guys
the 4 horsemen are
back
good at
after
that.
me. Like I've said from the beginning, here to have fun. And by the end of this day, I'm gonna have a lot more fun than you are. I promise.
Yeah. So good. Love it.
You got the last word.
Anyone could have called that. Robert Meyer Burnett, big, boisterous, saying that Jeremy Jahns is
Theatrical.
really a stepping stone on his way to getting his championship back from what he calls
Panache.
the
He's waiting for him to sing.
And then you have Jeremy Jahns who says, no, you were the champion. That time's over. It's my time now. Jeremy is rolling into this match with
Triple
a lot
H.
of headway going. He's got a lot of confidence rolling right now. His performance in the Star Wars match was incredible. Of course, pulling out that great win against multiple competitors to get into this match. He's ready to go. But Robert Meyer Burnett, and I think everybody knows this, he rolls a Star
I know that
Trek
drink.
category. It could be a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
big day for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my beer I
Someone
brought.
else
Yep.
who knows a lot about these
You enjoy
guys
that?
is the 5-time WCW
Enjoy it.
champion himself, Booker T, with his pick.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Sucker! Schmoedown.
After this, let's watch some
What's
Booker
up,
T
guys? Booker
matches.
T, the 5-time champ, and this week all is going down here on the Schmoedown, the InnerGeek division. Jeremy Jahns versus Robert Burnett, and the winner will get a shot at the title. Now, my pick, my man Jeremy Jahns.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's great, but on this night, I think he's gonna be, boy, I think. Oh man, talking about shocking the world like Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna shake up the world in 64 and talk no more. That's my man, Jeremy Jahns. Title implications on the rise. Hey guys, this Booker T, 5-time champ. Make sure you check out Reality of Wrestling. We download new episodes every Sunday. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. And I know you can dig that. Sucker.
Now Booker T had, I think he has only
How
missed
about
2
that?
picks.
Booker T going with the underdog here, and Jeremy Jahns saying he's going to do the upset. Very, very interesting. And you have Robert Meyer Burnett here and then screaming from the back. 4 horsemen, not here yet, but I'm sure John Rook will be here a little later to support their former champion. I'm ready to do this thing. I'm ready to
Slinging
go.
some wands.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie
Trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah,
3 rounds for the #1 contendership in the InnerGeekdom division. Introducing first, representing Awesome Tacular with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is the #2 ranked InnerGeekdom contender, the Joker, Jeremy Jahns!
There he goes. Did he come out with a crossbow?
He should have tied like a little picnic or a little knapsack to the end of his lightsaber.
He's got his Star Wars case. He's got his screen. He's got his lightsaber. He's got his Joker shirt. This guy's ready to go.
Yeah.
Exactly what he needed in this.
Hogwarts pants, pajama pants.
His opponent,
That's how you got to approach it, man. Fun.
Just having fun.
representing the 4 Horsemen.
Uh-oh.
With a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is the former movie trivia
That's John wrote the back
InnerGeekdom
right
champion, the captain,
I don't think that's
Robert
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Burnett. Rogan did show up. Rogan is here, the former singles champ with the former. Oh, he's not even.
He's getting Russian already. I tell you something, a whole new persona overcomes this man who's wearing that smoking jacket.
Yeah, it is.
He is one of the loudest people in the
Yeah,
room.
Rightfully
so.
Horsemen supporting each other.
Hey, they've held a lot of belts before. If you're talking about tag team titles,
only been around for a
InnerGeekdom
little bit,
titles.
yeah.
Burnett officially does not need a microphone.
They've done the job and they want to keep doing dominance.
Like, just turn his mic off.
John Rogan, the leader of the Horsemen, walking out the former InnerGeekdom
He's
champion.
gonna blow the mic.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's the 40th anniversary of Star Wars this year.
He is.
We're both Hot Toys fans.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, the wager.
And recently, a couple weeks ago, they announced they're going to release a Princess Leia Hoth Hot Toy figure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to bet you a Princess Leia Hot Toy Hoth outfit that I will beat you. If I beat you, you owe me. And if you beat me, well then, I owe you. So what do you say we have a friendly side wager?
They're sweetening the deal here a little bit.
Side
What do you
bet.
think?
Very different.
Are you using my love for Hot Toys as leverage? I love your style!
That's what I'm talking about.
A hot toy on the
It's a
line.
lot more interesting.
Yes.
You gotta
Now
beat
they're
it.
going to be playing even harder. All right, here we
Hot
go.
toy.
Here's how round number 1 works.
see what you
They
did
will
there.
have
Yeah.
the former champion. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jeremy Jahns, are you ready?
Oh,
So
not future
villainous.
champion, but yes.
All right, then let's
right.
get ready to
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Do it.
3 rounds. All right, here we go. Question number 1 in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the man held captive in the cave alongside Tony Stark?
Damn. I
What's
totally
the name of
missed.
the man held captive in the cave along Tony Stark in Iron Man? That's how I first met Ken Napsok. Interesting. You know, hey, it's one of the films that actually
It's my favorite MCU movie.
Era of the superheroes. Certainly.
I just know.
5, 4,
I don't remember his name.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Tony Almeida.
No.
That's incorrect. Jeremy.
That dude in everything.
That's also incorrect. Looking for either Yinsen or Yost.
Oh, I was close.
Nice.
Next.
Oh, I
All
put
right,
doctor.
gentlemen.
I put
Your
yes
second
in.
question
Oh, wow.
comes to you from the category
Nice.
of Harry Potter.
Nice.
What is the name of the second Harry Potter film? What is the name of the second Harry Potter film?
You like those Harry Potter movies?
You know what? I didn't like them at first, but they grew on me, much like Fast and Furious.
I love them from the start. 5, 4,
I never remember the whole thing.
That's
Either
long.
did I.
I just, yeah, I just hope
2,
In my real match, I will write the whole thing.
1.
Yeah.
Pens
Pens
down.
down.
We'll give you some leeway. Pens down. Jeremy.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's correct for 1 point. Robert.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's correct.
Correct.
1 point.
Yeah, all I wrote was
1-1.
Chamber of
All
Secrets.
right.
Oh, you really need to write, we know.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
we're good.
Question 3 in the category of Star Trek.
Trek.
Who played the villainous Dr. Soran in Star Trek?
Oh,
Not one of the stronger Star Trek movies.
I don't think I've ever seen a Star Trek. 5,
I'm not very good
Before
at
you.
Star Trek,
7.
sorry guys.
I'm
Yeah, I
decent.
was just
9, and
I know
why
new
can't
Star
I-
Trek.
Robert.
Malcolm McDowell.
That's
Correct.
Jeremy.
Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was a big
He
point
was on
for
Schmoedown
now.
last week.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
big. You got to score points in that Star Trek category.
All right,
question
guys.
4.
Your fourth question comes to you from the category of DC. Who played Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman?
Oh my god. Why can't I think of his name?
I know it's escaping me right now. Why is it escaping me? I feel bad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I know his name. What the hell is it? I'm having the same problem.
2, 1.
I'm like Burnett.
I know. It's
Robert, nothing?
It's Billy D.
That's correct.
Billy D.
Come on, y'all.
All right, Jeremy John's
I
going up
can't
there.
believe I can't
Our next
remember his name.
Category.
It happens.
Accepted Carl Weathers.
It's different when the lights are on.
Category of Marvel film.
I almost wrote Carl Weathers.
Marvel film. What is Magneto's prison cell made of in X2 X-Men United? I like that film.
For a long time, it was my absolute favorite comic book movie. Up
I
until
just put
recently.
something.
Best
'Cause I don't-
version of
Terrible at Marvel.
Yeah, probably.
Just think of Magneto,
4, 3,
not metal.
1. Jeremy.
Man.
Plastic.
Correct for 1
Plastic.
point. Robert.
Oh, I put
Correct.
glass.
Point. Jeremy holding
Can't
on to
believe
that.
That's what
one
looked you, I
point.
think.
All right,
I thought it was
next
like
category.
All right, guys, we move into your 6th question. This comes to you in the category of Star Wars.
Yeah. Me
In
too.
the film The Force Awakens, how many parsecs does Rey mistakenly think the Millennium Falcon did the Kessel Run in?
Robert Meyer Burnett, not a fan of the Force.
No, he's not.
I don't remember.
Let's see if you
but-
can
I
work
remember.
something out here anyway. These
I
are the points
think.
you gotta get.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert,
6.
incorrect.
Incorrect.
Jeremy,
14.
that's correct. Jeremy John's
I
going
said
by
13.
1 point.
Oh,
Two
I
points here
put
now.
14.
Jeremy taking a 2.
I knew it was around there
There
somewhere.
and it
That
came
works.
down.
All right, next category,
Yeah.
category of Lord of the Rings.
All right.
That'd be really fast.
In
if
the
it was
Two
fast.
Towers, what does Treebeard think Merry and Pippin are when he first meets them?
Oh.
What does Treebeard think Merry and Pippin are when he first meets them?
Treebeard is the same actor who also played another role in
Thought it
Lord
was
of the
Shep.
Rings. Very close. Johnny Stevens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Orcs.
Oh,
Correct. Robert.
Yeah.
I did know it.
Correct. All right.
Yeah.
Squares.
All right, they're
Alright,
still
he
within
says
2
you
points
little-
of each other.
He's like, oh.
I love Mary
Okay.
Pippin.
All right, guys, your 8th question comes to you from the
Oh,
category
okay,
of the DCEU. In Man of Steel, what did Superman say the S on his suit stood for?
I think that's what he said it was.
You ever see Man Still too?
Mm.
I think we're going to see it probably in the next couple of years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I'm just
Robert.
guessing.
Hope.
Correct.
Yeah. That's what
Ah,
I
that
Jeremy
makes
holding on
sense.
to that lead there.
Because
That's right.
Still holding
he's
on
talking
to
to
it.
Amy Adams
Jeremy,
and
only
she says,
one
what's the
incorrect
S?
answer so far.
Sean.
Okay, next question. Category of Marvel films. In Spider-Man, how much is the payout if you survive 3 minutes in the wrestling ring?
It's enough to buy a
What is
car.
the payout if you survive 3 minutes?
I'm just guessing.
Saw is ready.
That was great, Christian.
I got you for 3 minutes. You ain't going nowhere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Believe it's $3,000 for 3 minutes.
That's correct.
I said 5Gs.
Wow,
It's
Jeremy
$5,000.
going up by
And
3
$500,000.
here. Wow, all right,
Woo,
next
that'd be nice.
category.
All right, guys, we move on into the category of Lord of the Rings. In Return of the King, what is the name of the giant spider that Gollum leads Frodo to? See, the tricky thing about the Lord of the Rings category is that there's a lot of these.
Pretty good with Lord of the Rings.
Throughout the films, it's very tricky.
5, 4, 3,
Ah.
2, 1. Touchdown. Robert.
Starts with
I
an
don't
S.
Don't have it. Jeremy.
Oh,
Correct. Jeremy Johns now
Jeff
is
Dang.
on fire here. A 4-point lead in the first round.
John Goodman.
Next category, Robert Meyer Burnett's going to sign a little easier here as we get to the category of Star Trek.
Star Trek.
In Star Trek, the motion picture, who accuses Kirk of being obsessed with keeping control of the Enterprise?
Without any surprise, Robert
Yes,
goes right to the
I
white
don't know.
board.
I'm just guessing.
He got that
So
one.
don't hate me.
And 5,
I don't know if this is right.
Damn, I
I'm
don't.
second guessing myself
I don't
now.
know.
2,
Wiggly line.
1. Hands down, Jeremy.
Total guess. Spock?
That's incorrect.
Oh, damn, that's what I guessed.
Incorrect.
Bones.
The correct answer we were looking for was Dr. McCoy.
Wow.
Well,
I was right, Bones. That's
a
what I said. I didn't write that. That was my
I
second
would
guess.
challenge that.
That I should have
The
went
whole
with.
speech that he gives about you.
Uh-oh, challenge.
Says you told me how you get your command again, but
Okay, let's
it's
pull
McCoy
the
that
judge
actually.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
let's bring it
That's
back.
The challenge.
Star Trek.
Hold on. Just,
Oh, that's fancy.
All right. Oh, dang.
So we conferred with the judges. The challenge is on the table, and we are going to say that the question is going to stand. The question will stand. Robert Meyer Burnett will lose the challenge there.
That's cool,
And
yeah.
we'll move to the next category.
He knows a
So
lot.
once they're
That's-
9-5, judges conferred.
That's why you
and
got it there. You can
the
challenge.
question was stated. Okay, here we go. Next category.
Nice.
the next category comes to you once again in D.C. Who played Carol Ferris in the movie The Green Lantern?
I wouldn't be upset if either one if they get it wrong. Because no one should have seen this movie.
I don't think. I'm not sure if that was.
What can't I think of her name?
1, pens down, and Robert.
Blake Lively.
Correct.
Oh, Blake Lively.
It is Blake
Blonde.
Lively. Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
I was gonna put
Okay,
Blake
there you
in,
go.
and I
Movie's so
totally
bad.
forgot.
10-6. Crowd
Should've
just died.
Horrible with names.
Yeah, what am I
Sorry, I
doing?
killed it. I'm sorry, you guys.
Aw.
Come on, everyone. Are we having fun?
Yeah! I am.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's handsome and he's kicking my ass.
All right, here we go.
Aw.
Next category.
Wow.
In the category of Star Wars films, how many towers does the Jedi Temple have on Coruscant? How many towers does the Jedi Temple have on Coruscant?
I'm guessing. I don't remember.
You wouldn't be surprised. As long as he's not signing autographs. 5, 4,
I'm second guessing myself.
Me too.
But I'm just gonna stick with what I have.
1, pens down, and Jeremy.
4?
Incorrect.
That's what I said first.
Robert.
5.
Incorrect.
I said 1.
5?
5. All right.
Wow.
Damn. Add mine
We head to the
together.
final question,
Yeah.
I
round
put
number
4.
1. And this once again comes to you guys in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Doctor Strange, which artist's music is Wong listening to when Doctor Strange steals a
God,
few
who was
extra
it?
books from the
I think
library?
I know.
You went right there.
I like that question.
I did too.
5, 4,
Was it the one in the version we watched that?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
1, pens
Pens
down.
down.
Now Jeremy and Robert.
That's a good question.
Beyonce?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's kind of Katy Perry. I just,
Incorrect.
I
That's
kinda-
right.
All right, so
Beyonce.
Robert
I
makes
put
it up a little
Britney.
bit. It's
It's Coldplay.
10 point there for Robert.
What a
remember.
No,
solid
you're good.
round by both these guys, and Jeremy has a 3
Because
Because he talks about like you have one
Round
name like
number
Beyonce.
Wow, that was rough, man. I feel
That was-
winded.
That was a tough.
brutal.
That was a
Don't
tough.
work like this. The
bunch of
competitors are
questions.
I'm happy with my
single
performance.
field,
You did
lots of
well.
categories. All right, here we go. Jeremy, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go first.
All right. Good spin, please.
This has multiple choice, right?
It does.
Oh, it's not yeah, okay. I just need to make sure. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if anyone listens to what I'm saying.
Hey, you asked that question at home a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's a good spin there.
Powerful spin.
Powerful.
This is a big spin for Jeremy. Open the door on.
Harry Potter.
He avoids opponent's choice.
Watch, I get all of them wrong.
Avoids it.
Because I can't remember.
Don't
his
respin,
name.
I'll kill you.
Potter.
Don't respin.
Do it. Yeah.
Is he staying? Oh, is he staying?
All right, here we
Oh,
go,
okay.
Jeremy. You got 5 questions in round number 1
All right.
of the world of
Oh,
Harry
now I'm
Potter.
gonna second guess myself.
Gotta get
In
ready.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets,
Mhm.
in Harry's
You
transfiguration
don't know, right?
class, what
You say it.
objects
Oh,
do
goblet
students
cup.
have to
A
turn
chalice.
animals
Yeah.
into?
Goblet, cup.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done this.
The Holy Grail.
Multiple choice.
With objects do they have
'Cause I remember the
Yeah,
rat.
chalice.
Mhm.
Yep.
With tail.
Animals into.
Goblet, cup.
Sure.
5,
With the tail.
4,
Goblet.
3, 2.
Scabbers.
Bags!
Does not go for
Multiple choice.
It misses
That's
it
right!
there.
Fucking multiple choice!
Yeah, but
Could you
keep him from getting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Harry Potter and the
True.
Chamber of Secrets, in
Keeps him
Harry's
from getting it.
transfiguration class, what objects do the students have to change their animals into?
hats?
No.
Nope. Right.
It's good. At least he kept the 2 off the board.
Goblets.
Cup.
Nice.
All right.
Nice job, everyone.
Deal with it.
Here
Whatever,
you
not
go.
good guy.
Jeremy, question 2.
Alright, with multiple choice.
If you
There you
choose
go.
to ask it, yes.
Yeah.
Harry the gillyweed for the
Neville.
second
Dobby.
challenge.
Well,
Challenge.
Dobby in the book.
Yeah, but
But
Dobby
Neville
through
in the
Neville.
movie.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Neville Longbottom.
Let's give him
5, 4.
Technically,
Multiple
it's
Mad-Eye Moody.
Neville Longbottom.
Who technically
Yeah,
is
Mad-Eye.
Barty Crouch Jr.
See, it's good they put both of them because Dobby does give it to him in the book.
Hermione.
To throw someone
Incorrect.
off.
Chance for a steal.
Dobby.
Incorrect. Neville
Ooh.
Longbottom.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Say, the bottom half of my body is
But it's not-
completely disappointed in me right now. Which is different than most of my life when the bottom half of my body disappoints.
Aww.
Question is That's his way of questioning whether or not he should have chose Harry Potter.
I'm not going there.
What are the hooded, ghostly figures that suck the soul from its victim?
Dementors. Correct.
A Dementoid.
2 points.
A Dementi.
Right.
Uncle Burnett would say.
Jeremy, who directed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Nicholas
Mike
Holt.
Noel
Hey, Mike
or
Noel.
Mike Newell.
Mike Noel. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
A. Nicholas Holt's the one who did the music.
Mike Newell.
Yeah, it's A.
Correct.
Hey.
Mike Newell.
Yep.
That's correct.
Correct.
One
Steals
point.
the
Nice
point.
steal.
1 point here. So now Jeremy's still holding on to a 4
Keep
point
it
lead.
competitive here.
Final question, Jeremy. All right. What kind of animal can
Dog.
suck this black
Black dog.
Magus.
Named Shaggy.
What is a dog?
A wolf.
No.
A werewolf.
No, that's
No.
Remus Lupin.
Yeah. A dog.
Yeah, I love the what over there. Thank you for the what.
It was no, then it became hell no.
A dire wolf.
He's a dog.
A dog?
You're thinking of the other professor that turns into a werewolf.
Lupin.
Remus
You're
Lupin.
thinking of Lupin.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying he's still a wolf.
David Thewlis.
into a dog.
What is it?
Jeremy then.
He's a
Jeremy
little shaggy
now.
black dog.
Still, the Harry Potter
With the
made a bit of bad
fleas.
Rough
choice.
match, rough
Has
round.
a 4-point lead.
After the
I've never
dog.
wearing these PJ Bottoms again.
He's got a
He
hope
has a
that Robert Meyer Burnett hits something terrible.
Hey, don't get Star Trek. Go.
Hatfoot?
I already lost
Had foot
How
problems.
did he lose?
Yeah.
There you go. Robert, your spin, you're up.
Blackfoot prongs.
There you go.
Robert needs a nice
Peter
spin here.
Peter
Hit something that he wants. This could turn back into Robert Meyer Burnett's favor.
See, what is it? What's the question marks?
And around
I
it
don't know.
goes.
Who said it?
Who said it? Ooh,
And
nice.
it's gonna end. Oh!
Damn!
Opponent's choice! It hits opponent's
He just
choice!
Goodness, where's he gonna go with this?
Is he gonna pick Star
You
Trek?
pick the wheel. What's he gonna pick?
Fuck! Yeah.
He cannot choose Harry Potter.
He cannot
so
take Harry
sad.
Potter. No.
Pick whatever Jeremy's good
Let's
at
go with.
to
Well, I
steal.
can't do Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the
man.
Rings. Or Star Trek, Star Wars,
How
but
do you do Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
Lord of the
All right.
Rings.
Lord of the Rings. What
Yes.
does former
Damn.
champion know about Lord of the Rings? We're gonna find out.
I
right
worked
now.
on the extended DVDs.
Oh, so you might know some stuff.
I saw Return of the King for the first time in Peter Jackson's house. Just saying.
Oh, so you might know it. Might know it. All right.
All right, Robert.
There'll be multiple choice, but you know.
First up for you and your buddy
Yeah,
Peter
there you go.
Jackson.
There's the cushion.
In the category of Lord of the Rings, who signed the banishment order to remove Eomer from Rohan in the Two Towers?
King
I'll
Theoden.
sit this one out.
Under Grima Wormtongue's advice.
Boromir.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Grima Wormtongue, B, Hama, C, Gamling, D,
It's kind of a
Theoden?
trick question, but I think Theoden's the one that has power.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Theoden.
Correct.
Yeah.
1 point.
Jeremy
One
jumping
time
on it. I heard
made him
Rachel
do it.
Cushing screaming from the inside.
I said Return of the King, though, not Two Towers.
Your second question in Lord of the Rings. In Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf left to investigate Bilbo's ring. Where did he go
The
to
Two
do
Towers.
his research?
He went to Saruman,
Yeah, Sauron.
Orthanc.
Yeah, that one place.
Yeah.
Isengard.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
That's the name of it.
Orthanc, Isengard, yes.
Incorrect. Chance for steal.
Orthanc.
Tirith?
Correct.
He could challenge
Damn.
He could challenge that, but he
This-
can't now.
It looked like basically this was Jeremy's
Because Orthanc
round.
is Isengard. That's the power's
Yeah.
name.
All right, Robert, your third question. In Return of the King, the elves reforged the sword that cut the ring from
Oh, isn't
Sauron's
that-
hand. What name was the reforged sword given?
Anduil.
Anduil.
And
Multiple choice.
Is
And-
it A,
Narsil.
Anduril.
B,
It used to be Narsil,
Anduril,
but it's
C.
Andril, I
It's
think.
Anduril, I think.
D, Nesio?
No, Narsil.
Anduril.
Correct.
Nice.
1 point. All right, 15-9.
Formerly
Mark
Narsil.
Burnett fighting back here. He's got 2 questions
He's got to
left.
salvage a couple more points
I
here.
love the inner
Your
geekdom.
fourth question. In the Two Towers, on the way to Helm's Deep, the refugees were attacked
Wargs.
by orcs riding what?
What?
Wargs.
I thought you said warts.
Warts.
Moldy, Moldy Russell's wart.
Beastly little
Was it
things.
A,
The Trunchbulls
Felbeasts,
wargs.
B, bears, C, barrowites, D, wargs?
Wargs.
Yeah.
Correct for
All right,
1
there you go.
point.
Rob Meyer Burnett now having a nice little comeback
This is
here.
a good pick
Not
for
too bad. Damage
Jeremy
looked bad, but
Jahns.
it's coming back.
All
should
right,
throw Willow
your
on the
final
wheel.
question of round
I know,
number 2.
right?
Through what creature did Gandalf relay a message to the
Butterflies.
Butterfly, yeah.
in Fellowship
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
Escaping
That's 2 points.
top of Saruman's tower?
Because it goes.
multiple choice.
What?
Follow the butterflies.
Is it A, a sparrow, B, a bat, C,
Although
Or maybe it's a moth.
it did look like a moth to me, though.
C, a moth.
that is correct.
Damn, I was wrong.
I was gonna say it was either butterfly or moth, but I didn't know if they would. I didn't know if they would
I thought
differentiate.
moth, and I was like, you know what? It did look like a moth.
It was
more
an
than a
insect with
butterfly.
wings. A moth can be a butterfly if it wants to be.
Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody puts a moth in the corner.
13. 3.
8, 13, 3. Robert Meyer Burnett.
4, 6, 12.
4, 6, and 12. All right. Robert, you are up first. In order to avoid a TKO here, you need to answer at least 2 of these questions. The first one is in the category 4. That is in the category of the MCU.
MCU.
Which Phase 1 MCU film, including the post-credit scenes, did Samuel L. Jackson...
Captain America.
No, he was in that one.
Damn it.
Incredible Hulk?
No.
Thor.
It's the Thor one.
Oh, yeah, Thor. Yep. First Thor.
The
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk.
That's correct.
What?
2
No,
points
he
there.
is in the Thor
So
one
now
because
Robert
he's
Meyer
walking
Burnett has a chance
with
to
Stellan
take the lead for
Skarsgård,
the first
and
time
he
in
opens the
match
case. He's in the
the
Thor
Tesseract.
one.
That's
Yeah.
right at the
He
end.
chose the category of Who Said It? Who Said It?
Ooh.
Okay.
I like this
Who
category. It's
said
neat.
the line must be drawn here? This far, no further, and I will make them pay for what they've done.
Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek First Contact.
That's correct.
Nice.
Awesome.
I
Wow.
was gonna say that.
Make it
Alamo.
so.
Meyer
Make
Burnett
it
for the
so.
first time.
That's what I thought of
Dave
the album.
Crockett.
I thought of the
The
album.
lead. Okay, now we bounce back to Jeremy Jahns, who chose
I must be
category.
drawn here.
All right.
We were thinking real
What is
life
this?
for a
You
second.
chose the number 8. That gives you the corresponding category
Is this real?
of DC.
Just generally DC.
DC movies.
Yep.
Okay.
For 2 points and to retake the lead. What is the name of Morgan Freeman's character in The Dark Knight?
Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox.
Yep.
Lucius Fox.
Correct for
2
2
points.
points.
All right, it's a 2-pointer, and he takes the lead 17-16. So
Didn't you
Robert
get the
Meyer
memo?
Burnett needs to hit this 5-pointer, or Jeremy Jahns will be challenging
He's a replicant.
Hector
Don't trust him.
Navarro for the
Howard.
championship at the Collider Collision. All
don't
right,
think he's gonna
category
do it.
12 is what you chose, Robert, and you chose Harry Potter film.
Damn.
Other than Harry Potter, name
Oh, geez,
2
come on.
of the 3
Cedric
remaining
Dictor Crumb,
Wizards
Cedric Diggory,
of
Florida Yellow
Florida
Cord.
Cord, yeah.
of Fire.
How about we name all of them?
No, no.
Oh,
He
come
doesn't know it.
on.
I have no idea.
Wow.
And your winner! He's facing Hector for the championship, the Joker,
Very
Jeremy
Good
Jahns!
job, man.
Jeremy Jahns does it again!
I'm really excited to see Robert Meyer Burnett in the lay outfit.
Harry Potter, which and Robert, unfortunately for him, spun opponent's
Yeah,
choice.
now he gets a.
Really
It's his
screwed
highlight.
up.
Jeremy does it again, John. It's unbelievable.
He's such a
that he's
cartoon
now
character.
playing
It's so
Hector
funny.
Navarro at the Collider Collision for the championship.
If you wanted to roll out of things before this match started, what could possibly go wrong for Robert Meyer Burnett?
Everything.
He seemed to check off all the boxes.
Yeah.
From spinning opponent's choice to having, Jeremy spin one of his strengths in Harry Potter. I mean, it just, and then on his 5-point question, end up with a Harry Potter question. It just was not his day.
It's just one of it. You looked at it. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are the 2 categories that he likes to stay away from.
But they're major categories.
They are, and so it looks like Jeremy Jahns is now pushed. If you think about it, the craziest thing is Jeremy Jahns has a better record than the champion.
Yes, he
Jeremy
does.
Jahns is 2-1. Hector is 1-1.
And listen, he just beat the guy who has beaten Hector Navarro before, so I
Jahns
kind of
has
like
got a
Jeremy's chances rolling
pretty
into
sweet
this title.
spot
And
right
he's
now.
avenged
Yep.
the loss against the guy who beat him at the Spectacular. So let's
Absolutely.
talk to Emma Fife, who is with both Robert Meyer Burnett and Jeremy Jahns.
What's up,
Emma!
Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Jeremy Jahns, who has done it again.
I try. What can I say? Just here to have fun, and this is really fun.
I mean, let's roll back, Jeremy Jahns. Let's roll back to before the Schmoedown Spectacular, and you participated in the InnerGeekdom the first time around. You didn't even know if you wanted to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Christian was like, "Hey, you want to do this thing?" I was like, "I don't know. It might not be my thing." I saw how fun it could be, so I was like, "Yeah, that looks like a good time. Let's do it." So I did it, and Well, here I am.
Here you are. You just keep winning.
Hey, well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I need to marathon Harry Potter big time. I get that. I know that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the next priority.
I mean, you do have on some very nice Harry Potter pajama pants. So.
And I wouldn't have been I need to be worthy to wear them. So in order to do that, I need to really bone up on that knowledge.
Go home and brush up on your Harry Potter. Now, this, I have to say, Jeremy, we have found out that maybe Lord of the Rings is a not-so-secret strength of yours, because if I remember correctly, in the last Inner Geekdom, Jason Inman was gifted Lord of the Rings as an opponent's choice, and you and Rachel took turns stealing that from him.
Yeah, that was good times. I'm telling you, I knew that she was going to crush Lord of the Rings. I just needed to be faster.
He did pretty good with Lord of the Rings.
No, he did, every time.
Here.
So, I mean, I tried a tactic. It didn't work out, but I've never hidden the fact that I love me the Lord of the Rings.
But it definitely served you well this time.
Yes, absolutely. It served me well this time. My only thing was I was kind of apprehensive, like, should I have spun again, and then when the opponent's choice comes up, which is a variable, you can't plan that, but when that came up, I could have given him Harry Potter, or him Lord of the, Harry Potter, right? Yeah, Harry Potter.
That's
There's a lot happening in my head right now.
There is.
But, you know,
so many things.
So you look back, but in the end, it totally worked. It seemed to work.
It worked.
Well, now you are the #1 contender, so you will have a chance to take on the current champion, Hector Navarro.
Yes.
How are you feeling going into that match in the Collider Collision?
The Collider Collision sounds like a lot of fun. I do want to take on Hector. Seems like I've met Hector a few times. Great dude, but I can't stop here. You can't just get here and then stop. I gotta go for Hector. So Hector, it's you and me, man. Let's do it.
And you think you have a pretty good chance?
Judging by today and last time, yeah, I think I have a pretty good chance. Gonna marathon read Harry Potter. Have I said that yet? Because I'm not doing that.
Well, I will not be surprised if we continue to see great things out of you. So I have a question for you, Jeremy. Do you think that you are going to be the new Inner Geekdom champion?
Yes.
Well, metachlorians are not a thing, but the Force is. I feel a tremor in the Force. I'm feeling good about this. I really am. The Force is speaking to me. It worked on the wheel when I used the Force on the wheel.
That's true. I've seen it happen a couple of times. Well, may the Force be with you, Jeremy, and we will see what happens in the Collider Collision.
Midichlorians are canon,
Robert Meyer
Jeremy.
Burnett.
So they are.
And we are
Doesn't
back
mean
with
we
Robert
need to
Burnett,
acknowledge
and John
that.
Roca seems to be here as well.
Listen up.
Okay.
This thing has been rigged from the beginning. All right? They're gonna rig. I know they're gonna rig me at Collider Collision.
No.
This man is the man that should be facing Hector Navarro. That joke of a champion. The Four Horsemen are getting screwed over all over this tournament. We're not losing legitimately. We're being screwed over.
Losing
5 tournament. Like all this is so ridiculous. And Emma, you too. You've been against us from the beginning. This whole place has been against us. Harloff, I don't know what you're doing, man, but I don't like it. This is the man that should be challenging Hector Navarro. Tell him.
Well, the outlaw has spoken, and I believe in what he says. But I think I've made a fatal error, Emma.
Okay.
Vito Corleone, who's the star of my favorite film of all time, The Godfather, once said, never let anyone outside the family know what you're thinking. My problem is I've been acting like a 70s comic book villain, screaming and yelling and talking about how Hector Navarro is going down.
Definitely true.
That was the wrong way to be.
Yeah?
I need to be cunning. I need to be behind the scenes. I need to take a page from your book. And I don't want to be just an outlaw. I want to be the greatest supervillain on the planet. And no one will ever see me coming again.
Really, you want to take a page from the Outlaws book? He's the most notorious screamer and yeller we have here in the league.
This side of you, Emma. This side of you, Emma.
I have beaten myself in
2 matches. I get all cocky, and what happens? I miss a Star Wars question. I miss a Star Trek question. I miss Lord of the Rings. I don't know who Shelob is. Really? Fuck me.
Yeah, this not yelling and screaming thing is really working out for you here, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Never. You're against us. Roka's right. Fuck all y'all.
Okay, so you guys.
Well, he said 1,000 times 1,000.
Well, I guess that concludes our.
Uh-oh.
something. I clearly need to get back on my game. So now there's that Tim Franco, whatever, Andy Signora clone. Some fan from he's late to the party. Who's ever late to parties?
What is going on?
Millennials are late to parties. You get there first, so you get the best alcohol. Everyone knows that. But I'm gonna take this guy on. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna get my mojo back, just like Jim Morrison did. And you know what? I'm coming back. I'm coming back for Inman. I'm coming back for Hector Navarro. And
Bring it
most of
on.
all, I am coming back for Jeremy Jahns.
So much happening there. Obviously, Jeremy talking about he's got respect for Hector Navarro, but he wants that belt. He's going for that belt. He's in the collision. And
he just challenged me?
I think he just challenged you.
About how it wasn't fair. That's what Roka does. But Robert Meyer Burnett does something we didn't see coming. He challenges one of the guys from late to the heart. Oh my God! And he challenges Tim Franco to a battle. Is that him just being angry and wanting to beat someone senseless?
Look, I think if you're a competitor like Robert Meyer,
that's amazing, you guys.
Loss like this one, you don't want to sit around and think about it. You want to jump right back into the ring. We've got a couple of guys coming up here that look like they might be tasty for him. He's decided to go to the buffet.
And all the credit in the world to Emma Fife, who just had a lot of screaming.
You can't afford this buffet, Robert.
And, that was impressive to watch her head not explode.
Oh man!
So there is.
I'm shaking. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Shocks the world again. The question is, where does Robert Meyer Burnett go in the InnerGeekdom League? We know he's probably going to have this singles match if Tim Franco accepts it. But
I accept.
There's a lot
challenge
of potential out there.
accepted.
Jason Inman's got to be chomping at the bit now to get it up.
Well, let's not forget that he is also a competitor in the team division, and he's doing quite well with a very good team in Team Heroes, if I do say so myself. And he's on a roll there. He'll do well.
All right, so guys, that's it. Make sure that you like and comment on this video so we get more matches just like this.
I didn't hear anything after all of that. Wait, what?
Collision. Will Hector hold on to the belt, or will
We're shaking for you. Oh my God!
Go ahead and comment. Tell us exactly what
you're going down. Okay, this man knows his shit.
Facebook,
especially his InnerGeekdom shit.
Oh my God!
You should. And why? Well, these two maniacs.
You might want to study up on our reactions, Burnett, and just make sure you're doing the right thing before you challenge me.
What's up, movie fans? Josh McCougar here with your fantasy update post InnerGeekdom mayhem. I've been thinking about this match a lot. I've been stroking my beard, wondering how to get going. And I've been thinking, you get 5 bonus points for Jeremy Jahns. You got 17 hot points with a total of 22.
T-Rex arms.
He's coming in hot against Hector Navarro. He is a singles InnerGeekdom force to be reckoned with. Robert Meyer Burnett, he obviously is coming after everybody. His face is so bright red, and he makes a really good point about getting early to parties. All of the good alcohol is right there. For that fact and that fact alone, get him on your fantasy team. He keeps challenging, he keeps almost winning. He's a fan favorite, and he wears a really weird blazer, and that's coming from somebody that owns pink, purple, Steelers, and all the other colors of the rainbow. I'm Josh McCougar. My arms have gotten skinnier since my last update. We'll see you next time.
Well,
okay, so holy. Okay, so
let's talk about that match.
That's okay. No, first we got to address Tim Franco.
The elephant in the room. Apparently.
Yeah, clearly.
That was awesome.
I didn't expect it to happen that way.
I don't.
Oh my God,
that came out of nowhere.
That's awesome, though.
Dude, you're going up against Robert Meyer Burnett. Now, granted, I know it wasn't that hell of a showing for him here, but he was the champion for a reason.
Yep.
So
and he's definitely the stronger side of the Heroes team in the team league. So, I mean, but what am I going to do? Say no? I mean,
yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, this gives me the opportunity to take down a villain, and you know, I think I'm going to rise to that occasion.
Dude,
I'm looking forward to it.
Got that cowl ready.
That's the thing is we're going up against the villains. I mean, we're going to go against Team Action. You're going against one of the 4 horsemen, and I mean that is on a level playing field because you are going more for the movie Trivia Schmoedown. You are not in InnerGeekdom. You are going with a whole barrage of questions from every genre. Something that you are very well at.
Yes.
Very well. So, congratulations, Tim, on getting that.
Robert Meyer Burnett better brush up on his trivia because this man is coming for him.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
It's coming.
All of it.
I think it's time to take that horse out to the pasture.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are just blown away by that. Now, the match. Jeremy Jahns, I love what he is doing with his character and just how he holds his own in these matches, going for the fun. I think that's how we're going to have to approach this.
Just got to have a good time.
We're the party.
I think so too, because if you go in like super stressed, you forget names like Blvd Williams.
Oh, that pissed me off. I don't know how I forgot that. It happens.
It does.
Blanks happen.
They would have accepted Carl Weathers, I'm sure. But that's the thing, is like, you go in having a good time, and granted, even Jason Inman said, you know, you go in at first having a good time, and then you're in there and it's not fun anymore.
Shit gets real.
It's not like it's fun, but it's
pressure.
It's very much a competitive sport.
Yep.
Sport of the mind when it comes to
Well, especially
pulling
some of these
answers.
personalities, they're so huge, you know.
Yeah.
And Burnett's a huge personality, so.
Absolutely a loud and boisterous personality. You're
Yep.
going to have to crank up the volume on Tim's microphone.
I know, I
because,
think so.
You're very
I'm gonna have
soft
to practice. I'm gonna practice my persona, I guess.
You have one already.
I
And
already
that's
have one.
kicking ass is what your
Kicking ass
persona
and
is.
kicking names.
So you guys better brush up on some of our reactions to get a handle on what Tim's bringing to the table, what we're
Our
bringing to the
playbook.
table. You know what, though? But that gives me another thing. We need nicknames. Now, Baby Signor already has his nickname, but the rest of us need nicknames. So in the comment section, give us ideas for nicknames. On Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Give us ideas for what our nicknames would be, because at the moment, Baby Signor is the only one that had one basically thrust upon him.
And it's stuck. And I cut my hair. I'm sorry, but we live in Tucson, Arizona. It's hot.
And
So
it'll
come back.
It'll come back by the time we end up getting out there. We assume that it's going to be in the July time, so it's going to be even hotter. So we are coming. We are coming for team action. Tim is coming for
Burnett.
Robert Meyer. Burnett.
Coming for you, and I'm not bringing beer this time.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I mean, you can like and subscribe.
Yes, and go and like and subscribe for them so that they can do more awesome matches. And we just want to be a part of it, and it's just awesome.
Yep, and you can head over to all our social networking gin joints and do the thing, as well as theirs, because they deserve that as well. So Phoenix Comic-Con is coming up sometime soon. We are going to be there in Memorial Day.
Yeah, the end
weekend.
of May.
Yeah.
Doing the 25th, 26th, somewhere around there. That's
Yep,
when it is.
and you can look for us there. We will
So
be
come
wandering
say
around.
hello to us. We are very friendly.
And again, make sure you're supporting Collider as well and all the great work that they do over there, bringing this content to us. It's awesome. And it's free, which is even better.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're going back to Collider, so feel free to fuel the party, and we have a Patreon now, so check that out.
Yep.
Yes, and then in July, we are going to D23, all four of us, which will be super exciting. We can't wait. So if you're there too, come say say hello
Sure,
to
say
all
hello.
of us.
We are shot emotionally right now.
Yeah, we can't
so my nerves are still shot.
My noise.
And that's the thing, is we are gonna have to rise above these nerves, because not only are we again at Collider, but we are competing, and two, we are going up against some pretty powerful villains, and these heels will get you with the shit talk, obviously. Yep. So we got to rise above all the trash talk as well. So
I'm sure my Twitter's blowing up now.
Yeah, we've got to check that because we haven't had a time, and we're early for one. So
We are early.
Yeah, and the reason why we are late to the party is because our channel's only 2 years old, Robert Meyer Burnett and Team Action, and guess what? We're coming for you.
Coming for you.
We're babies, and we'll be there
Baby
to
senior.
take the win. So thank you guys, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.